sale here in India. And all for sale in Jaipur. Rolling through. Big friendly truck. It's about 11:30 at night. We obviously parked here near where Mark's Airbnb was last night, opposite a building site. Just me and Raffy just sort of chilling out, relaxing, reading before going to bed, and get a knock on the door, and there's this huge tipper truck apparently wanting to die and deliver to the building site opposite. So we've had to move our truck out of the way. They wanted us to go down a left-hand turn, which is near Mark's, where there's obviously electrical cables hanging too low to the road for us to go under. And so we're sort of stuck in this conundrum where we can't park where we're supposed to park. But the tipper truck can't actually get into the building site to deliver what it's supposed to be tipping either. So it's a bit of chaos, to be fair. And of course, there's absolutely no language here to speak of. I don't speak any Hindu, and they're not really interested in speaking very much English, or don't really have a grasp of the fact that I'm not prepared to drive under electrical cables that are going to be torn off by the roof of my van, just because they think it's okay. We've obviously checked the height of the cables, and we're not that happy about driving under them. We didn't do it yesterday, so we're not really going to do it tonight. So now I'm looking at maps and contemplating basically maybe possibly hitting the road, getting out of Jaipur and maybe driving somewhere, well, driving towards Pushkar. Anyway, we'll see what happens next. I just thought I'd just keep you in the loop. Lucky I hadn't actually got into my pyjamas and gone to bed, I suppose. We'll see what happens next. I'll keep you posted. Big truck out, big friendly truck out. I can't even give you the tagline. I think something like, we're in India, down in India. This is where it's going on. Anyway, catch up with you all soon. Take care. Bye. So welcome to the big friendly truck. We're now at Pushkar. Quite an eventful day in terms of, it's only about 150 kilometers, but by the time I've sort of been shopping for food and all that sort of stuff, picked up Marius on the way and negotiated obviously the roads, etc. Got stopped at one of the tolls because we'd run out of credit. That took us about half an hour to sort out with they wouldn't let us through the toll because we were blacklisted. Of course, we can't add money onto the toll system without help of an Indian because we don't have a bank account. So anyway, finally we got the toll people to understand what we needed and got ourselves topped up. So the tolls are working now again. And then just as we're driving through the town, the town before the one we're in now, Pushkar. The name escapes me right now. Some policemen wanted to pull us over and said that we weren't allowed to drive through the town. I think they wanted to pay a fine or something, but sort of had a look at my driving license. I gave them the one that's expired. They obviously have no idea what my driving license says as long as there's a picture on it. And we said, well, we'll just turn around and go the other way then if we can't go through town. Then some other guys turned up and said, yeah, sure, you can drive. And then we drove through town, and there was absolutely no reason not to drive through town. There were coaches and other trucks and stuff there, so nothing to do with size or height or width. Just one of those things. Anyway, you have to be pretty sort of firm here in India with the toll people and stuff. They wanted to charge us 350 rupees because our fast tag thing had gone out, and I said, well, I'm not paying that. We should be paying the cheapest price, 80. We're a passenger vehicle because that's kind of how we're classified here. We're not a trade vehicle. We're not a truck. We're not delivering goods. In the end, I think, well, according to when we recharged the thing, it said we only paid 50 rupees, which is like 50 pence, but maybe there was 30 rupees left on the tag. So yeah, a bit of an eventful day. We're now here. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening. The sun's going down. You see quite a lot of foreigners and sort of touristy people here in Pushkar. Obviously, there's lots of yoga going on and chanting in the background. So yeah, we'll look forward to investigating there tomorrow, see what's happening. There's a couple of temples up on the hills here, which we'll probably go and take a quick look at, because I don't think we've really done any temples apart from the monkey temple. and then maybe we might just push on after, leaving the afternoon and push on towards Udaipur or Jodhpur. But obviously reasonably concerned with that we're trying to get to see friends down in Goa, and they're in a time window of the 13th to the 16th, and Raff's birthday's the 17th. So we still got about, I think, 1,700 kilometers to go. We're now on the 9th, so we're gonna have to sort of keep moving anyway, and keep just chipping the kilometers off and move forward. So that's us out for today. Gonna go and chill out and cook some dinner in the van, have some pasta, something with no spice in it for Raff. Guess he has a big hearty meal tonight. Marius is staying with us in the guest suite we have, so it's all good. I'll catch up with you all later. Thanks for now. Thanks for watching. Bye. Yeah, we are definitely in Hippie Street in Pushkar. Well, I'm going to get run over by a crazy motorcyclist. Yeah, I'm videoing. Yeah, I'm just videoing this is Hippie Street, man. If you want to come and get your hippie threads, this is where you get your hippie threads. It's going to be like this probably as we get down towards Goa and everything else. So it's all good. Here we are, Pushkar. Just chilling out, walking through the market, checking out the wares for sale and all the crazy hippie stuff. Here we go. Catch you all later. Welcome to the Big Friendly Truck Diaries. We are just outside Udaipur, and we're just up at a campsite called Hill Illusion. Decided after trying the two government parking sort of places in the centre of town. One, they wouldn't let us sleep the night because they let the dogs out at 10. They said it wasn't safe. And then the next one they sent us to was too low for our truck to get in. So we decided to move out of town about 15 kilometres, come past a beautiful high-level lake, which I think there's a dam near here, hydroelectric scheme. To quite a lovely campsite, some lovely people who speak good English and stuff, and we're going to chill up here for a night. I think Raff wants to sort of kind of skip any kind of like tourist stuff and just get down to Agonda beach and chill out, basically. We've got about another 1,400 kilometres to go to get down there. Did about 300 or something today, which is kind of like our normal sort of daily route. But we might have to do a little bit more at some point just to get down there, which I'm trying to meet up with a friend who's down in the area from the 13th to the 16th. So we're going to try and get down there and meet up with a friend of ours from England, Thomas, and say hello. And then we're going to basically sit on the beach and do nothing. Well, there's always something to do because I've got things to fix on the van. The back axle looks like, we put 2 new seals in it, looks like it's leaking again slightly, which is a real pain in the arse. I thought that was something that was done and dusted now, but I'm going to talk to my friend VJ who's coming over. He's from Mumbai, and see if he can bring some parts over when he flies over for the marathon, and a new clutch plate and a new thing just as a precaution, and another couple of seals for the back axle. So we'll see how it all goes. Feels like a big day today. 300 kilometres. I don't know. Just seems like we're travelling in treacle, but that's travel, I suppose. Just need to kind of stop for a bit. As I say, it's been quite relentless since, with Iran being 4,000 kilometres in 16 daes, and then Pakistan was 45 days. We did 4,000 kilometres in Pakistan, including a week in a garage. So. We're definitely clocking up the kilometres as we travel around the world, and yeah, it kind of wears you. It gets quite wearing. Obviously, you're moving all the time. It gets quite wearing. You have to concentrate. Like 110% on the roads. It is like a slalom between all the trucks and stuff here, because some trucks sit in the outside lane, some sit in the middle lane, some sit in the outside. So you have to kind of choose which truck is moving slightly faster past the other trucks to pick your lane. A lot of horn work to let them know you're coming. All the trucks here say please use your horn, so they know you're at least coming, and that does work. If you blast your horn long enough, they don't pull out in front of you like they do in Pakistan. So it's all good. Raff's just in the van doing some schoolwork at the moment, and some research on Goa and places. So that's good. And we're going to see whether we go and see any sites in Udaipur tomorrow or not, or whether we just literally keep heading south for a destination where we can stop for the Christmas period and have sort of 2 weeks where we can sort of collect our thoughts and catch up with ourselves before we start heading north again, back up towards Nepal. We have a 3-month visa in India, and it's a big country, let's face it. So I'd love to have got down to Sri Lanka, but I just don't think we're going to have time, unless we just want to drive all the time, which is it's not really what it's all about. Sometimes you need to stop and, as I say, catch up with yourself. But yeah, we're all good, we're all well, and looking forward to sort of just hanging out. We're going to have, I think, quite a good group of people on the beach at Agonda. There's going to be Ben and Julia there. I think Marcus is on his way down. Marius is on his way down. And another chap, Simon, we met in German, and he's on his way down with his girlfriend. So hopefully we can create a little sort of camp where we can have our own sort of thing going on. And a friend of mine in England has sent us a link to some people who organise what sounds like very chilled out Balearic beat sort of parties and stuff like that, just north of Goa. So hopefully in the new year we'll have a little bit of party time, bit of R&R, and relax. So I'm going to sign off for now. Just had a couple of small beers, and again put the truck on some chocks. Need to empty the toilet. It's that kind of gig again. It always comes around, and get a good night's sleep in, and wake up tomorrow morning and chuck another 300k or so off the grid. On our way down south. Obviously it's getting warmer as we go south, which is cool, but yeah, enjoying India, enjoying the hospitality. Not quite as crazy as I thought it would be, certainly not as crazy as it was in Pakistan in terms of people and selfies, and I don't know, it just seems a bit calmer here. I don't know, it's still crazy, but just a bit, it's calm crazy, not crazy, if that makes any sense to anybody. But anyway, we're good, and I'll catch up with you all later. You know what to do if you're enjoying this sort of stuff. Guilty 3 minutes just catching up with us, or 5 minutes tonight on what's going on our little trip, and I'll do some videos on the inside of our truck, and maybe start talking to you a bit about a history of why someone would jack in a perfectly good career and company in London and hit the road to go and see a whole load of countries that I've never been to, and my son's certainly never been to. So I can start furnishing you with some details on that. Anyway, this is me out for now, and speak to you all soon. Take it easy, you guys out there. Life's for living, trips are for doing. I thoroughly recommend you put all modern life on hold every now and then and go and do something crazy, because that's what this is. Anyway, speak to you all soon. Take care for now. Bye. Alright, big ho, welcome back to the Big Friendly Diaries, the Big Friendly Truck Diaries. A bit tired, we've just done 380 kilometres today, pretty much non-stop from when we left the Hill Vision resort we were staying at just outside Udaipur. We pulled up for at a spot which is on Eye Overlander, which says outside of a big temple. So we're in the temple car park, and I've just been over and spoken to the officials and everybody and cleared authorisation for us to park for one night. They're going to show us where we can park our truck, where it'll be secure and under cameras and stuff overnight. So that's all good news. Yeah, trucks are running great. It was a great road. English motorways could learn a few things about Indian motorways, and in fact the tarmac on the last road was so super smooth. It was beautiful. You know, it was a really fantastic road, just dead straight, dead level, and we just cruised at sort of 75, 77 kilometers an hour, which for us is pretty much max. You can get a little bit more out of the truck, but I'd like to ease off the throttle a bit just to leave some in the tank for hills and slight rises. Rear axle looks like it's not leaking more fluid, so I'm not too certain what's there. I was just keeping an eye on that one. Check the water tomorrow. So yeah, we're going to hole up here, cook some pasta tonight for Raff. He's been a bit poorly last night, so just another little home cooked meal for us tonight. There's nothing here anyway to eat or feast on. So we're all good. Another 381 collect off. I think we've got just over 1,000 now left to get to Agonda beach. So that should be about 3 days. We need to get some fuel tomorrow. On our main tank now, we've used the reserve that I put 75 litres in to do. I think we've done about 600-700 kilometres or something like that. I didn't fill the tanks to the brim. So yeah, we're all good, and I'm going to sign off for now, and I'll catch up with you all a bit later. Maybe we're going to go into the temple. Anyway, we'll see what's happening. Raff's just onto his schoolwork now. He's got some headphones and things, and yeah, just sort of crash out and get some kip and see how things go in the morning as we drive past Mumbai, which should be interesting. We'll find out what the route is and try and stay clear of the town. There's a route which takes us down the coast, which looks quite interesting, but I'm sure it'll be a bit trafficy. But anyway, I'm going to sign off for now, and I'll catch up with you all later. It's a big friendly truck out for now. You know what to do if you're liking this. You know, hit the subscribe button, tell your friends about it. I'll keep on posting these little videos and keep you all up to date with our travels across India. Speak soon. Take care. Lots of love for now. Bye.